What's good, y'all? Kenny Ken back with another one again, and I've returned with some outdated ass gameplay. But that's besides the point. I'm back, man. I just wanna talk to y'all because this game, in my personal opinion, this game could be a lot better. But as of right now, as it stands, it's trash, bro. Like from everything everybody else complains about to my own personal preferences with this game and problems, I'm gonna just show y'all. Okay, for starters, bro, let's just throw it out there. Call of Duty is like a punch in the nuts. Everything you do in this game comes at a price, comes at a cost. If you want to put attachments on your gun, you slow as fuck. If you want to sprint around and rush, you loud as fuck. If you want to call in streaks, it takes forever to call in streaks. It's like everything you do in this game has a greater problem to it, or a greater, how can I put this? A greater negative outcome than anything you do. It's a shame, bro. So listen, look, tier 1, right? Tier 1 isn't even hardcore. Tier 1 is realism from Modern Warfare 2019, right? But the problem with it is you still get hit markers. Now, the game base health in core is 100 HP. Everybody knows in hardcore you either get 28 to 30 health in hardcore across all Call of Duties I've ever played in my life. It was always 28 health or 30. For whatever reason, in tier 1, you have like 40, almost 50 health, and the guns only do about 20 something damage. Like, come on, bro. You can't label this hardcore if I'm still getting hit markers as I'm shooting people. Then, to make matters worse, if you call in a streak, and don't let it be a UAV or counter UAV, your teammates, if you're playing team-based game modes, your teammates, the bubbles over their head, the blue bubble, disappears. And let's say your teammate come around the corner. You blasting them because they don't look like a teammate. They look like an enemy. I'm telling you, it's like getting punched in the nuts. Now, let's shake on over to the gunsmith. Everybody was cool with the gunsmith from Modern Warfare 2019, from Cold War and Vanguard. Everybody was cool with it. Nobody had a problem with it. But for whatever reason, they wanted to change this one up. Now, you have to use certain weapons to unlock certain attachments that may benefit a whole different category of weapons. So, if I want a specific sight or a specific laser or a specific barrel, but I can only unlock it by playing with the SPR, I'm not a sniper guy. Why do I have to play with the SPR to get an attachment that I want to put on my AK? Why do I have to use the battle rifles to get a specific attachment to use on my SMG? Like, they kept on saying in their little reveal trailer, oh, we're eliminating the grind. You're not eliminating the grind if you're just going to make me grind every gun out in the game for every attachment. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of these attachments just overlap each other and do the same thing. But it's the simple fact that you put all these attachments in there and they all quote unquote work differently, but they all do the same pros and cons. If I want a specific thing on my gun, I should be able to unlock that. I shouldn't have to play with a gun that is undesirable. I'm looking at you, M16, to get an attachment that I want to use on a totally different gun. I get that. That's cool that they cross reference with different guns. That's cool. But I shouldn't have to play with a specific gun to unlock said attachment that will be able to be used on a whole different other gun. That shit is stupid. The camo grind, perfect. Not mad at it at all. But it's like they want you to grind and play this game forever somewhere. The leveling system, oh my God, especially the guns. Now, don't get me wrong. We came from games that the guns capped at 55, level 70, level whatever the case may be. I get that. Don't nobody want to do that. But at the same time, the weapon leveling in those games were pretty quicker than in this game. I'm telling you. You go and try and play with a pistol, it's like getting punched in the nuts. The footstep audio in this game, trash. It's selective on who you can hear and who you can't hear. It'll be people running right behind me, right next to me, and I won't hear them. They will be an enemy. I will not hear them. But let me come around that corner for them. I'm stomp, stomp, stompy. Here comes Barney. Stomp, stomp, stompy. The game is inconsistent, and I've been telling people that since it launched. There's a lot of inconsistencies with this game, from the gunfights, the audio, shit, to the even matchmaking. But I don't even want to talk about that, because this game, the algorithm will actively find whoever plays a specific way that is counteractive to how you play. If you rush around, they will put you in a lobby full of snipers and campers. I swear. If you sit in camp, they're going to find somebody who's going to come get you, who's constantly dropping streaks. I swear to you, I've played this game enough to know that this game actively finds people that will counteract how I play. Now, granted, this gameplay is old. I was like level 40 something, and you know, everybody was just new to the game at this point. But in my recent games, nothing but campers and me just flying around the map trying to kill people. I'm telling you, the algorithm will find a way to punch you in the nuts. But the game isn't all bad, and I can honestly admit that with my hands up. Shoot me if you want to, but the game isn't all bad. I found my love in DMZ because I have fun out there. But as far as like MP and Warzone, I can't fuck with it. The algorithm will alter everything that I do. So as far as having fun, I'm out in DMZ. You know, I understand it's bots and it's people at the same time, but I'd rather play with that risk and reward than play multiplayer where I do good one game and my reward is to get stomped on the next game. I'm not with that. So DMZ is fun. I have a lot of fun out there. Other than that, this game it needs some love. Warzone, I'm telling people, Warzone is just one update away from being just as good as Warzone 1. MP is like 4 or 5 updates away from actually being playable. But that's just how I see this game. The game could be better. Streaks could be better. Pacing could be better, but who am I? I'm just a Call of Duty player. But in all, I'm having fun grinding these camos out and then fucking around and losing my guns in DMZ. But it's been your boy Kenny Ken, and I'm signing out again. I'm gonna try and get some updated gameplay for y'all, but I'm out. This game is like getting punched in the nuts, bro. I had to say it one more time, and I'm gonna put the clip in here again, because it's like getting punched in the nuts. Whatever you do, you get punched in the nuts afterwards.
Ya la arreglaron.